Hello friends, this is Professor Firoz Sheikh. I am working as Assistant Professor at Arts, Science and Commerce College, Indapur, Pune. Today, I welcome all the students of TY Compulsory English subject. Today, we are going to start poetry section of your compulsory English textbook. Today we are going to discuss one of the great patriotic poem written by one of the renowned Victorian poet Alfred Lord Tennyson. The name of poem is The Charge of Light Brigade. The poem is depend on actual incident, actual battle took place in 19th century. Friends, as we know that we have four prose lessons such as Uncle Podger Hans a Picture written by Jerome K. Jerome. Then How Wealth Accumulates and Man Decay written by George Bernard Shaw. Then A Retrieve Reformation written by O. Henry, and How Much Land Does Man Needs written by Leo Tolstoy. These four lessons we discussed in our lectures. The session agenda behind this poem: to introduce to student the lyric poem. The poem written in some of the stanzas we contain various lines, but it is a lyric poem intended to create zeal or patriotism among the student or soldier. It has used different literary features to motivate the passion, compassion, patriotism among the soldiers who are fighting in the battle. Then we discuss this poem elaborately, stanza wise or line by line, also make the critical appreciation of the poem. Friends, the learning objective behind this poem is to acquaint the student with poetic skill, how the poet use different kind of images or words or repetition to evoke the patriotic zeal. Also, we can able to develop the ability among the student to learn the poetry. It also focus on some of the literary features which are used by Alfred Lord Tennyson in the poem, and we also make the critical appreciation why the poem wrote, what is impact of the poem we are going to discuss in this poem. So today we'll discuss the poem written by one of the great Victorian poet. He was the poet laureate from 1850 to 1992. Around 42 years he was the poet laureate or national poet of Britain in the period of Queen Victoria. Let's discuss the Alfred Lord Tennyson, one of the great poet, renowned poet. He was born in 1809 and he was died in 1892. He has the great power. He wrote one of the great poems like Tithonus, Ulysses, as we know the Charge of Light Brigade. Then he has a command over the dramatic lyric or dramatic poem. And as we know, our present poem is also a dramatic lyric in which this person is speaking with other person. It is a enthusiastic poem. In 1850s, after William Wordsworth, he was selected as a poet laureate for Britain, and he was continued till the 1892 to be poet laureate till his death. Friend, this poem is written in 1854. The poet is depend on the incident which took place between the Crimean War, which fought between Russia and alliance power such as France and England. In the war, there is a small battle of Balaclava, in which there are only 637 soldiers of this alliance power or Britain or France. They fought against the Russia, against the army of Russia, rigorously, powerfully, dangerously, and in that incident 247 soldiers are killed or seriously wounded. When that news published in the newspaper in England, that time Alfred Lord Tennyson got affected. Okay, it was some kind of unusual experience, unusual impression on his mind, and he write down the poem. It's called The Charge of the Light Brigade. Let me give the very simple example. In Maratha Empire, on 24th Feb 1674, you know the Nesri Valley or Nesri Khin, as we know the Pawan Khin, that is the Nesri Valley or Jot, in which the Prataprao Gujar, one of the chief commander of Maratha force, with his 6 companions, fought against the 12,000 soldiers of Mughal. So this was one of the charging incident that 7 soldiers fought against the 12,000 soldiers. The same thing happened in England, that 637 soldiers fought against the battalion, against the soldiers who are bigger in number as compared to them, but they fought rigorously, compassionately, powerfully, and that is the incident influenced that Alfred Lord Tennyson, and he wrote down the poem The Charge of Light Brigade. Okay, so friend, we are going to read the poem, going to understand the poem. Poem has emotion, a feeling of the person, a human being. He said that, look at the poem, half a league. Look at this, he motivating the soldier, half a league, half a league, half a league onwards. So that, imagine that the battle is going on. We are a sick soldier. We are marching toward the big battalion, and just we are motivating the soldier, that soldier half a league, half a league, half a league onwards. It means we have to move forward. Half a league, half a league, half a league. It means we have to march forward, because our victory is half away from us, half a league away from us. So we have to keep forward. All in the valley of death rode the 600. Look at this. So all in the valley of death rode the 600. It means the 600 soldiers of alliance Britain and England, they rode in the death or valley of death. Look at this. So they know that when we move forward, we know that we are going to die, because the number of opponents is bigger than us. But it is a valley of death. They know that. All soldiers know that they are going to die. But what they do? They rode 600. They doesn't worry about it. As we know in Maharashtra, the 7 soldiers under the commandership of Prataprao Gujar, they rode in against the 12,000 soldiers. That same thing happened here. They said all in the valley of death rode the 600. Then forward the light brigade. Look at the command. Command gives that, forward the light brigade, charge the guns, he said. The commander, commander of that brigade, command him that, command. Forward the light brigade. Okay, go forward. Don't move backward, because in life, in battle, there is only one way, that is forward. We cannot have to backward. We cannot move backward, because only death can stop us. Only end of life can stop us, because we know one going to stop. This is actually command. What is command? That forward the light brigade, charge with the guns. Okay, you have guns. You have a swords with you and charge with that guns. Okay, don't stop. Fire and kill. Do and die. Don't worry about anything. Just move forward into the valley of death. Rode the 600. So into the valley of death, we said rode the 600. The 600 soldiers of the Alliance battalion, Alliance party like Britain and France, they rode in a battle of Balaclava. Look at next that the command given by the soldier, command given by the commander that forward the light brigade. Was their man a dismay? Look at this. The questions arise in the mind of the soldier is that we given the order, we given the command that forward the light brigade. Light brigade means the 600 soldier, they are shining like the light, like flashing like a light. So they call the light brigade. So their commander gives them the order, forward the light brigade, but it may be dismay them, it may be cheated them, it may be because commander knows that we are a small in number. We are a small in number, we are going to die if you enter in the battle, but he give the command that forward the light brigade. Not know the soldier knew someone has a blunder. Okay, that time soldier don't know someone has a blunder them, someone has given a wrong command them. But what is a soldier know? That is only thing they remind that charge. Charge means going forward. There is no any backward way at all. Just command, just forward attack. That is the only order they know, and they follow their order. Look at this. They don't have they are not to make a reply. Friends, the soldier, when they are fighting in the battle, they don't have any kind of reason, any kind of help to reply. They don't have to disobey the command. What is that? They have to follow the command, whatever is given by the commander. And the commander gives the order, forward the light brigade. Don't stop, don't look, just fight, just hit, just kill. That is the command is given, and they don't have to make a reply for this command. They are not to reason why. They don't have any kind of right to why this command. Okay, they know that we are going to die because danger, the army is a danger in front of us. There are valley of death in front of them. They know that, but they have don't any right to ask reason why I should go forward. No, there is no right to ask the reason. There but to do and die. The only thing that soldier have, that is mind, that is called the do or die. It kills other or then die in the battle. That's the only thing they have. And the same thing we found in the section of Maratha Empire when Prataprao Gujar enter in front of the army of Mughal with only 6 commander with them, and that thing happened with that. They only do what they do or die, just kill and die in the battle. That is the command. Into the valley of death rode the 600. Look at this again, the stanza. I told you the repetition is very important for this poem. Repetition made for the emphasis to focus on the particular topic, particular action. Look at in the valley of death rode the 600. Look at the value of death. It means that when I am going to go forward, definitely I am going to kill, definitely I am going to die. But the same thing is that rode the 600. They don't worry about their life, they don't worry about anything, they don't worry about their family, nothing else. They only think in their mind that just kill and enter the battle, perform their action. That is called. So each line, each stanza repeat this repetition with into the valley of death rode the 600. This indicates that what a compassion, what a courage that 600 shown on the battlefield. Look at this. So this is called the passion, compassion. They don't have anything to write at all. They don't have right to reply, right to reason, right to ask that why you are giving such order. They don't have anything right, but they only move forward, do or die. That is a command that given them, and they don't worry about the life. They just fought in the battle. That is called, that is repetition. Poem indicate the last 2 lines. Into the valley of death rode the 600. This is one of the enchanting poem, enchanting lines which used by the Alfred Lord Tennyson. He was a master of language. He was a master of emotion, feeling, compassion, courage, patriotism. That is we found in Alfred Lord Tennyson. Look at the next stanza, one of the great stanza. Cannon to right of them, cannon to left of them, cannon to in front of them. Look at this. Cannon. Cannon means the battle, the harsh battling shot and sails, the thunder is, okay. So what happened that when soldier enter in the valley of death, cannon to right of them. It means they are right, they have opponent in the right of them, they have opponent in the left of them, and they have opponent in the front of them. So they are now covered by the three side by the opponent or opponent soldier. Now, because the number is very less, number is only 637 and opponents are bigger than that. So they are covered by the front, right and left. This cannon, they only said that thunders, the sound of battle, sound of guns, sound of swords we are going to listen in that particular time. That is the cannon is going on. Cannon means the war is going on from right, left, front, everywhere they are captured by their enemies, volleyed and thunder. Look at this, in valleyed, they are in the captured in valley. What we see the location of valley, it is surrounded by hills, and in this poem, the poet said that the other soldier like surrounded like hills, and these soldiers are valleyed in that particular hill like a thunder. Thunder means there thunder is there. There are a lot of killings are there, shot. Yes, sure. Commands are giving someone, just only we are moving for the guns and swords. Okay, so this is the thunder is going on. Everything is only fighting. No one worries about anything. Just only kill, do or die. This is called the position we look in that particular condition. Storm add with the start and sail. The storm. Storm is image used by. Storm is not of the water, not of the air. It is storm with the shots and sails, shots of guns and sails of the guns. Look at the sword. So this is a stormy there. Condition is a very stormful. Condition is a very dangerous. So all soldiers are devoted, fighting vigorously, fighting dangerously, fighting enthusiastically. So they want to fight and win the battle. That is storm is in that particular valley. Boldly they rode and well. Look at this. For that, all 600 soldiers boldly rode in their horses and they are fighting well in the battle. So they enter in the battle physically and mentally, everything, soul, brain, mind, all enter in the battle. They know that we want to win or we have to die. That is two options they made, and they are fighting like this. Into the jaw of death, into the mouth of hell, rode the 600. Look at this. Again, he used the image jaw of death. Now, jaw of death is opened. Okay, and these soldiers enter in the jaw of death. Okay, they know that we are going to kill, we are going to eat by the dragons. We are in front of them, or soldier in front of them. But they entered vigorously, dangerously, commandly that definitely we are going to die, but we are going to make the history. In future, whenever the history is going to written about the Crimean War or Balaclava War, no one going to avoid our command, our work or our efforts we have done in the Balaclava War. And that is, they enter in the jaw of death, into the mouth of hell. We know the hell because life is ain't going to end there. The valley become a hell. Balaclava valley, Balaclava therefore become a hell, and they are going to enter the Balaclava valley with their sound, with their guns, with their swords, and they are going to enter the mouth. Again, he used the image mouth and jaw to indicate how drastic situation of the road, the 600. The 600 enter in that particular, that is called the road, the 600. This is one of the commanding, the everything, whatever happening in that particular occasion of battle, illustrated in the form of poem by the Alfred Lord Tennyson, one of the great author, poet. He was master of delineation action. He delayed what? The action. He created the picture out of words. Now I could imagine what has happened in that particular valley, how soldier fought with they, what are the condition, what are the emotion, what are the ambience of that. I could able to imagine, because this is the quality of Alfred Lord Tennyson that we found in the poem.